Howdy y'all. So to answer this question here on how I do color changes in Live2D, kind of like this and this, let me show y'all how it's done. So firstly, I like to make it on its own separate deformer, the color, so you can see here we got line color and base color. You can do it directly on the art mesh if you want. I just prefer to do it on a deformer so I don't lose it nowhere. And then I make two parameters. I got my color and my brightness. On the color parameter, I've got 12 keyforms. Well, technically 13 if you count the first one. The first one you keep at default. Multiply layer is going to be at pure white, while the screen color is going to be at pure black. Then on all the other keyforms that you've got here, your multiply color is going to be at pure black. And then on each keyform, you're going to change the screen color to be one of the 12 colors. Now, you don't have to do 12. You can simplify this to 6 or even 3. Though I wouldn't recommend doing that. Maybe 6, just so you can try to get all the colors. The reason I do 12 is because there's about 12 colors, like main colors on a color wheel. So that's what I've done. But you can kind of simplify that if you don't want like all these different greens, basically. So what I did is I just went to the screen color and I just kind of moved it around the color wheel at each one until I, found what I liked. And then for each of these keyforms, I actually saved the hexacolor numbers. That way I could go back and use it on all my other stuff, which I always keep a notepad open when I'm dealing with my stuff. That way I have stuff that I can copy paste real easy. So I suggest you do that as well. And if you want to copy the ones that I use, please feel free to do so. Then on your second parameter, once you have the first one set up, which is going to be your hardest one, to be honest, when you do your second one, that's your brightness. And when you go all the way up, you want multiply and screen to be at pure white. And when you go all the way down, you want multiply and screen to be at pure black. And you can actually set these up real quick. You don't have to do it on every single layer, because you can just go up here to the little hamburger menu, multiple key editing. And then on all of these, just kind of uncheck the two that you don't want to do. So let's say we want to do our brightness version first, like all the way to the right. So you unclick those two, unclick that. You want to click on multiply and screen. Go ahead and make sure they're both on white and click OK. And then you do it again. Unclick these two, uncheck opacity, click on multiply and screen, and put it all the way to black so that when this moves down, everything gets darker. When it moves up, everything gets lighter. And you'll see it works for all of them. And yeah, that's how I make a color wheel for my customizable models. And I just lather, rinse, repeat so that everything that I make has a color wheel. So, I can put a color wheel on just about anything you want. You can make this as complex or as simple as you want. I just seem to be a glutton for pain and like putting color wheels on everything. So anyways, I hope that helps, and I'll see you again real soon.